Hi Capricorn, welcome to your general monthly reading for 2020. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If Swords was going to jump, let's see why. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign also. Thank you for all of your tips and suggestions for healing fingers. I am on the mend. The pain is gone, so that's nice. So 2 of Cups and 2 of Coins. So maybe that has something to do with that 3 of Swords that jumped earlier. We've got making decisions about a love situation, perhaps, or something that you feel very connected to and you're trying to fit it in or adjust with it or to it. But as far as finger and your suggestions, thank you. Who knew you had so much around your house that could help with that? And it just was a matter of a quick trip to the store to get pretty much everything I need, and I feel better, so thank you. If you want to see it, I will give, here's the update. If you don't want to see it, look away. It's kind of gross, so there it is. Okay, so yeah. But the pain's gone, so it looks horrible, but it feels fine, so I am on the mend. Okay. I forgot if I picked it up or not, so I'm going to shuffle these again. All right, Capricorn. Ooh. Okay, 9 of Cups. Well, okay then. 2 of Swords. Knight of Cups. That could be Scorpio. King of Cups, Pisces. 8 of Swords. Ace of Cups. 5 of Swords. All right, so we've got almost like having to choose between something and the other thing. It's a matter of. It feels like it's longer. It did with another reading too. I can't remember which, but this is you making some choices. This is you trimming away, making a decision. Trimming things away here. Alright. This 2 of Swords about. That's a 2s. We had that 2 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles also. Queen of Swords, that could be Libra. So you've decided to be quite assertive about telling everybody to leave you alone and back off. Need some time to think. Knight of Cups about. Queen of Wands, right? Could be Aries. What's this King of Cups about? Capricorn. 5 of Wands. So we've got. Is it because you've got? Are you popular? Because it feels like you want to be the one making the decision about who you want to be with or who you want to be around. Maybe it's a friend group versus a romantic interest, or it's two. But you've got. It kind of feels like you got people coming at you and wanting everybody to be like, everybody just back off. I decide who I spend time with. So you need to all wait for my decision. You stop that. That's kind of what this is you're wanting to be the one to make the decision here. You're not wanting any drama or conflict around that. You want to make your own decision in your own good time. This 8 of Swords. Ace of Swords, all right. For you, so you do have that time to think. Then you know, it's this Ace of Cups though. The Fool could be too. There's fluctuating orders of whether to shelter in place or not. It's kind of fluid. So this could be that that's actually helping you until it isn't, until it is again, until it isn't. As far as you being able to have that time to think. To only communicate online, perhaps, to give yourself your own physical space. This doesn't feel like work. It feels like that romantic issues are taking, or romantic or social issues are taking the forefront, or where your focus will be for this reading, at least for the Capricorns I'm reading for, is that this is kind of you're being sought after more so than you'd like. You'd like to have more time for yourself, and you certainly would like to have time to think about what your next move would be. You don't want any drama surrounding your decision. You don't want to fight anymore. You want to be able to choose, and you're finding it hard to choose. And so you have just kind of moved yourself out of everybody's eyesight. Like you've asked for time to figure out what you want, what your next move is. But that's also what's working against you, is because I think that there's a lot of recycling the same choices. Like you feel like you can't come to a decision. And if push comes to shove, it's almost like, well, I'm not going to participate at all. I can't make a decision. I won't be forced to, so I'm just not going to engage or participate. You're not going to hear from me for a while until I feel like I've got a solution. What's this Five of Swords. Okay, that would make sense. What's this Five of Swords? Ace of Wands. All right. So this Nine of Swords. This is about you needing to make a decision, or feeling like you need to make a decision, and if push comes to shove, you're just going to cut everybody off. This feels like you're going to make a decision, and it's going to strictly be what makes you happy, or what is the least cumbersome, that what is the most interesting and fun and not plagued with a problematic past. So that it's kind of whittling your options down to the person that has the least amount of issues or problems, because you're not wanting to deal with that. You're wanting to keep your options open for you, and you be the deciding person. You're not wanting past drama to insert itself in your present choice. And it feels like one person you're going to be choosing between is there's a lot more issues there than there are with the other person, and you're choosing the other person strictly because of the fact that there's more not drama. That there's just more of an opportunity to be fun, to keep things light, to live in the moment, or be in the moment with this option versus the other option, which there's a lot of history there, and it's like, I just don't want to deal with the drama anymore. That it's almost like if I choose incorrectly, or if I choose the person that I have that history with or that past with, it's going to be drama again. So there might be heavy feelings there, but there's also a lot of history, a lot of drama, whereas you got the new thing that, if nothing else, what's really attractive about the option in front of you is that there's not drama. It has yet to be written if there is, but it's just kind of light and fun, and there's much more. The past or the future has yet to be written with this, I guess, new person. And that's what's most appealing, because perhaps you're wanting that fresh start. While there might be a love there for that person, you don't want the drama associated with it. And this is you saying, I need to do what's best for me and mine. I need to choose a not problematic option here. So we got 2 9s, right? Any more 9s? Got 2 9s. Okay. So that would suggest that during the course of the month, someone is going to kind of help you make this decision by their perhaps problematic actions, meaning that they're going to get tired of waiting for a decision from you, and they're going to get pushy or assertive, and you're like, well, that just helped me make a decision. Thanks so much. Because it's going to give you the receipts, if you will, the understanding that you needed to, it's almost like show me a sign, and then all of a sudden, oh, there's the answer. Thanks so much. This 9 of Swords about. 9 of Cups. Problematic past. Same issues coming up again, impeding your ability to be happy. Same thing right here. Drama with somebody that you care about, but they're drama. So you're going to go with the not problematic option in front of you, as you should. Because you feel like it's time, you feel like you need to move on. What else for Capricorn for you? Memories. Cherish memories of loved one. Agreed. Of loved ones. And that's perhaps what this is. You can't even see it. Good gracious. Cherishing the memories. That doesn't mean perhaps continuing to make new ones with that person, because you've got somebody. For the Capricorns I'm reading for, this is a romantic reading, obviously, and it's shaping up to be you choosing between someone that you have history, longevity with, that you do love, you do have feelings with, but you don't like the drama that goes with it, and it's pushed you to the point where you're just wanting to choose new. And this is saying, this isn't a call to action to return and work it out. This is saying, yes, cherish those memories, put it in its proper place, choose the new option. At least that's the way it feels for this reading. All right, Page of Ariel. So this is Page of Pentacles. Reliable, clever, educated, balanced. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you, scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So this is a new, as far as this is a romantic read, this could be a new job offer. It feels like you're kind of set, that that's not where your priorities are, where your interest is or what's taking over for you. But in terms of how this is interpreted with the romantic relationship, this is about somebody new. This is about a new offer, a new start, a fresh start, where you're getting to know someone, you're learning about them. And you kind of like the practical nature of whoever this is with. Like the practical nature of this person appeals to you also. So this is somebody that interests you on that level as well. and it's in marked contrast to perhaps what you are moving away from. The other person might have been, well, if nothing else but history, but this is someone that is more suited to your practical nature than perhaps the person you're moving away from. See all that? Okay. That's for Capricorn. Whoopsie. Chariot and the Hermit reversed. That could be Virgo. This could be Cancerian. This could be Virgo. So we've got moving on, not thinking about it anymore, and yet at the same time not going to think about it anymore. I'm going to move on, make my own choices. I want to decide for me, is what you're saying. For the Capricorns I'm reading for, I'm not going to think about this anymore. I'm also isolating myself from the problem. This is me completely shutting down on something, not taking time out to give it some thought and think about choices and being open and receptive still, still accessible, just going to be over here until I'm called upon. I'm removing myself. This is like I am actively shutting something out. I'm actively isolating myself. So, in an effort to move on and away from something. And all the while, there's this internal sort of coming full circle with it, going, I cherish some memories, but memories are a product of or memories represent the past. And I can't stay in the past. I've got to move forward. So good for you. And this is you liking your chances with who's in front of you in life. If you haven't met them yet, I feel like by 18th, by 15th or 18th. So if you haven't met the new one yet, they're coming. But it looks like you are making, you know who it is because you're making a decision between them and the new one. And they have everything to do. The contrast is what kind of helps you make that decision here. Is the person with they just feel more settled than the person you're moving away from. You have a lot more in common than you realize with the new person. Okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope this was helpful. That was your general reading that ended up being a romantic reading. Thank you for your service if you're a first responder or essential worker, and for your healing tips from fingers, and just for generally caring. I hope to see you in the next reading, and much love to you. Take care.